The Basilica of St. Josaphat is one of the largest churches in the United States and was built using stone from a demolished Chicago post office. In the late 1800s, Milwaukee was home to one of the largest Polish immigrant communities in the United States. Many of these immigrants worked long hours in factories and lived modest lives, but their Catholic faith was central to their identity. The church was more than a place of worship. It was a gathering space, a cultural center, and a symbol of belonging in a new country. As the Polish population grew, the original parish church of St. Joseph's became too small to serve the community. Rather than building a simple replacement, parish leaders made a bold and ambitious decision. They planned to construct a massive church modeled after St. Peter's Basilica in Rome. This was an extraordinary goal for a working-class immigrant community. The design followed the Roman Renaissance style, featuring a large central dome, tall columns, and a symmetrical layout meant to reflect the grandeur of European churches. The building was intended to stand as a lasting symbol of faith, pride, and prominence. One of the most remarkable aspects of the Basilica's construction was the materials used to build it. During the 1890s, the old Chicago post office was demolished. Instead of allowing the stone to go to waste, leaders of St. Joseph Parish purchased thousands of tons of the salvaged stone. The materials were transported by rail from Chicago to Milwaukee. This reused stone became the foundation of the Basilica, making it a structure quite literally built from the ruins of another building. Construction began in 1896 and was completed in 1901. At a time before modern construction equipment, the Basilica was built largely by hand. Skilled craftsmen shaped and placed the stone, while engineers carefully constructed the massive dome, which rises more than 200 feet above the ground. Completing such a large structure in just 5 years was a remarkable achievement for the era. The Basilica was funded almost entirely by the local community. Families contributed what they could through small donations, fundraising events, and personal sacrifices. For many immigrants, helping to build the church was a way to establish roots in America and to leave something meaningful for future generations. The Basilica became a source of pride, representing both faith and perseverance. In 1929, the church was officially designated a basilica by the Vatican, recognizing its architectural significance and its importance to American Catholic history. Today, the Basilica of St. Josaphat remains one of the largest churches in the United States. Its dome continues to dominate the Milwaukee skyline, standing as a lasting reminder of what a determined community can build even with limited resources. The Basilica of St. Josaphat is more than a church. It is a monument built from reused stone, shared sacrifice, and unwavering belief. Overall, it stands as a proof that history is often shaped not by wealth or power, but by ordinary people working together towards something greater. High above the California coast sits one of the most famous buildings in the state. It's known as the Hearst Castle. With its grand towers, marble statues, and sweeping ocean views, it looks like something out of Europe. But what many people don't realize is that the stunning estate was never actually finished. Despite being worked on for nearly 30 years, parts of it were left incomplete. The story begins with William Randolph Hearst, a powerful newspaper owner who built one of the largest media empires in American history. In 1919, he decided to build a luxurious hilltop retreat in San Simeon, California. The site had once been a simple family campsite, but Hearst wanted something much grander. To make it happen, he hired Julia Morgan, California's first licensed female architect. She was one of the most talented architects of her time. What started as plans for a small home quickly grew into a massive estate. Hearst and Morgan designed dozens of rooms, gardens, guest houses, terraces, and 2 beautiful pools. They filled the place with priceless arts, antiques, and furniture from Europe. Some of the pieces were hundreds of years old. By the 1930s, Hearst Castle had over 100 rooms and was one of the most glamorous homes in the country. But even with all of that, the castle was never finished. One of the biggest reasons is that Hearst was constantly changing the design. He would often ask for buildings to be redone, rooms to be moved, or structures to be added. Julia Morgan worked hard to keep up, but with the plans always shifting, it became difficult to ever declare the castle complete. Then came the Great Depression in 1929, and even someone as rich as Hearst began to feel the pressure. His newspaper started losing money, and he had to cut costs. He even sold off parts of his massive art collection to stay afloat. During this time, construction at the castle slowed down a lot. Later, when World War II started in 1939, building materials like steel and concrete were in short supply. Most of it was needed for the war effort. Workers were hard to find too, as many people joined the military or took war-related jobs. With this result, nearly all building at Hearst Castle came to a halt during the war years. In 1947, Hearst's health started to decline. Doctors told him to leave the castle for better medical care. He moved to Beverly Hills and never returned to live at San Simeon again. Without him there to lead the project, construction stopped entirely. Quite a bit was left unfinished. Several towers and wings that were part of the original plan were never built. The famous Neptune pool was redesigned multiple times, but never quite finished the way Hearst had hoped. Even though the estate covers over 90,000 square feet, it was just a small portion of the land he owned. Hearst's full property was over 250,000 acres in total. Even in its incomplete state, Hearst Castle became a California icon. In 1957, the Hearst family donated it to the state. Today, it's a museum in State Historic Park, visited by hundreds of thousands of people every year. Julia Morgan's work is now widely respected, and she's remembered as one of America's most influential architects. In the end, Hearst Castle was never finished, but maybe that's part of what makes it so fascinating. It's a place where dreams, art, and ambition came together, and even though the work stopped, the story lives on.